What's up everybody, I'm Mear and welcome back to another episode on the VentureKraft Vanilla server, and today is gonna be a kind of weird episode because we're not gonna make a lot of progress, but there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Especially if you look behind me, there's still some pumpkins from Halloween left, there's some gifts over there. It's just a mess. But first things first, we've got a few things that happened in between episodes. And one of those things is I've been preparing a lot of stuff from tools and all that stuff. And I got, let's see my inventory, I got a full set of maxed out armor. I got a full set of decent tools that are the ones that I'm gonna be using. I don't know what it is. Sharpness on my axe, but who cares? It has efficiency 5 and breaking, so I'll take it. I've got the best bow in the game, which has mending because I prefer not having to make a bow again instead of infinity, and this incredible sword, which is just insane. So we're gonna slap that on, we're gonna slap on our new set of armor, and that will be it. For now, we're just gonna use this chest plate because I don't have another one, and this is gonna be replaced by an elytra hopefully very soon. So I'm gonna store these away in just a second. But as you can see, we've been tagged. I went over to Red Widow to just say hi to him, and the guy just tagged me. So that was unfortunate, and hopefully we can get rid of it today, but there's no people online to give it to today. So if you're tagged, you must wait till the next day to tag someone else. It's been quite a few days, so we can't tag someone. You cannot tag the same person who tagged you. You must keep the tag in your inventory. If someone does not know the rule, you must keep this book to them. These are the rules, follow them all the time. Okay. So we're gonna keep this in our inventory, and hopefully someone will come along and we can tag them. As for now, there's quite a few gifts scattered around the place for me. First of all, Raskhol gave us a shulker box, which I started using already because I ran out of space inside. But thank you to Raskhol, and we're gonna store this away somewhere inside the base. What about here? Perfect. And then let's just clean up this mess that's been left from Halloween. So we got this can go, and there's a few more pumpkins around. Come on, there we go. I think that's it. There's one more here. Yeah, that should be it. Ooh, there's another. There we go. Awesome, that's cleaned up now, and there's a few things that happened in between episodes. There's some chest over there that I need to take a look at because there's some signs with my name on, I think. Hey Mir, I thought you might need some more sand for your road project. I tried getting coral, but I don't have silk touch, so just let me know the supplies if you need, Mr. Booty. Thank you, man. You've been a great help with the roads. Oh, this is awesome. I've been running out of sand, so yeah, this is awesome. Let's just try and place it here instead. Oh, there we go. A few more bits and pieces scattered around. Yeah, thanks. That's gonna be great help. Is there anything else for me? I don't think so. I think that was it. So what I want to do now, what I'd like to do now is actually start working a bit on the road project. And I can tell you, this is gonna be the last time you see me working on this in an episode until it's finished. I'm gonna explain, I explained everything on how I'm gonna tackle this part. I didn't explain what to do with this part. This is the part we're gonna come to in just a second. And up above, you've seen what I'm gonna do there as well. So it's just this that we need to work out, and once I've done that, I can work on this off camera, and hopefully we'll finish pretty soon because I'm getting tired of seeing those blocks float around and seeing this quite empty and spawning mobs apparently. So let's test out our bow. Wow. Let's test out my aim as well. Should be it. Ooh, just short. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Skeleton should burn up before I get there. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, there's a zombie as well. God. Ooh, wow. Thorns for the win. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, but I need to start working on this and I'll show you the progress and explain what I've done and what I want to do with this area. Because right now it's just a mess. It's a few days later and I found some time to record and I've removed most of the junk that was in the way right here so we can start off with a blank slate. And now the first step into the progress of turning this into a beautiful cave-like structure is making some, well, shapes in here. Like we're gonna push this wall a bit forward to somewhere over here like so, and blend it in a little bit. And sort of like that. Maybe something along those lines would look great. Yeah, something like this. And then the same on the other side. I just need to make it look a little bit more cave-like. And not so even as it is on this side. And I like what they've done with the roof over here. But the cobblestone was a bit too much. But we're probably gonna repeat that pattern again once we know what to do. Like, oh, I ran out. Perfect. I need to grab some more. Right here. So first thing you do is just take a lot of blocks and make in the shape of the structure you want to build. And it's just placing blocks, being a bit creative. And that's all there is to it. I don't think there's anything difficult to this step. And also let me remind you that I didn't do this part because we will need to transition from the sand over here to the stony textures over here, and that will be a bit more difficult. So let me get the basic shapes in here and then we'll add in some details. Well, let's say I've got the rough shapes in and it's time to make them a little bit more final. Let's say I've got a bunch of stairs and slabs, and as you can see I've made these kind of pillar designs and these hanging bits and standing bits, and I'm gonna decorate them with some stairs to give them a bit more shape and a bit more variety, and I think that will make them look lots better because they don't look that great right now. Like, see there, that's just way too edgy, so just put like a stair there or something like that. Looks much better as it is right now, and then you just put like a slab on top. Marvelous. Oh, I forgot some. Oh no, buttons won't work because of the water. Dang, that's unfortunate. But then just places the slab, and it just makes the build look way nicer. And then I've added in patches over here, or you can go like this and like so, stuff like that. Same over here and over in this corner. And then I'm just gonna rough up the stuff, like, see there's a transition over here, let's smoothen it a little bit, like so. Maybe even like this. And stuff like that, make it look a little bit nicer, give the shapes a little bit more, well, make the shapes a little bit nicer. Trying not to go overboard with the cobblestone, because it isn't a great texture. But we'll have to work with it because we don't have anything instead. We don't have a smooth slab or anything like that that could replace it. Unfortunately, hope that will come soon. And I think that would work pretty nice. So I'm gonna tackle these off camera because it's way easier to do this while you're not talking. And I'll see you in a bit once this is done, and then we'll have to add in some of the detail blocks, which are, if I can open the soaker box, I can't not, so I'm just gonna tell you. Oh, there it is. And this side, some gravel, and I'm gonna run off and make some gray concrete powder as well to put in here. Actually, that won't work. So, oh yeah, it will work. It will just turn into concrete. So we'll see how that looks. shape is done. Let's take a look. It looks pretty damn awesome, I think. And I've got in the blocks right here that we're gonna place in to change things up a little bit. Let's say hello to that person in chat, and let's just put in the trick to all of these is to put them in groups, not scatter them around the place, because that doesn't make any sense. Like so, just veins of the things everywhere. Let's put a bit of gravel over here, something like that. That's a lot of gravel. Might need to change that. Let's put a little bit of andesite over here. And I want to be very careful with this stuff, because first of all, it's gonna get darker because it will be colored. Well, it will get wet and dark, and ooh, that looks quite amazing though. Oh, I seriously love how this project is turning out with all the roads. It's gave me a lot of experience with terraforming, stuff like that, and it's just so fun to do as well. I seriously recommend you do something like this. So we need to place in a little bit more stuff, and that will be actually the last step before I will maybe fill this up with water. I don't know. Might be more difficult to build that part, but I want to see how this looks with water, because that's how we're gonna see it every day. And let's put a little bit of andesite. Sorry about that. I got a bit carried away in explaining terraforming stuff, but I've added in all the details that there is to this right now, and I want to say that it looks pretty awesome. This looks a bit flat. How can we fix that? Let me get some slabs and some cobblestone walls. Let's put one right here, and a cobblestone wall there. Yeah, way better. And I think it is time that we fill this with water. The only problem is it is gonna be a pain to fill with water, and this is not gonna be filled with water either. So I might just put like, no, I was thinking about putting a divider up. Actually, let's do that. Let's just put like andesite all the way from here until the top. Block every source of water, like so. And then do the same on the other side. Make an entrance on both sides with trapdoors or something like that. I ran out of andesite, didn't I? I did. Let's use some cobblestone then. And then we can also put in some plant life and see how that is working out for us. So I need to do a little bit of building, a little bit of gathering materials, and a lot of filling water. And I'll see you guys once this is almost finished. I will need to add in some sea pickles. I didn't think about that. Oh boy. I don't have any words for this. This is amazing. It looks just so great. Unfortunately, there's just some of these annoying textures in the way. I don't know how they happen to be there. They're just in certain places, but it's all filled with water. I added in some grass, some kelp, and I also added in these blocks, which are some fire coral blocks. That's what they are, apparently. And yeah, it looks amazing. I was planning on putting some dead coral fans in here, but I couldn't obtain those for some weird reason. I don't know how, but this just turned out to be amazing. I really can't wait to hear your feedback on this and tell me how good this looks or how bad this looks or how you would like me to change this, because this is gonna be the design for the underwater road system that's gonna be underneath the whole city, and it's gonna be quite important on how this looks, because we're gonna have it like from this way. We're gonna just see it from up above, which is gonna be quite tricky to pull off, but I think I'll manage. I've done worse. So yeah, I really want to know how this turned out for you guys. But anyways, if you like this episode, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Bye.